Hey guys, welcome to 3D Salutech. For this episode, we are going to answer one simple questions, the questions that ask most frequently in the 3D printing industry, which is the difference between the PLA filament and the ABS filament. So here I bring you two spools of filaments. One in the color of purple is the ABS filament. The other one in the color of black is the PLA filament. And I'm going to explain you from the preparation of the two type of filament to the printing procedure and to the printing results. Let's see a full comparison between these two type of filament. So before we go into the printing preparations, let me give you some common grounds of these two type of filaments. For chemical properties, they are all thermoplastics, which means soft and moldable when heated and returned to a solid when it's cooled down. That's why our extruder have a fan when it extruding the filaments, and also a better room temperature can result in a better shape of the 3D printing results. And storing those filaments is also an important fact that we need to know. 3D Salutech vacuum sealed every package, either PLA or ABS. We just in case to prevent the absorption of moisture from the air. But this does not mean your plastic will be ruined by a week of exposing to the atmosphere. But a relatively long-term exposure to a humid environment can have detrimental consequences, such as bubbles spurt from the tip of the nozzle and the quality of the prints. And here is an example of how the moisture really endangers the printing quality. As you can see, there are a lot of bubble residues on the surface. These bubbles, residues, chemical residues. For this is a golden PLA, and it was placed out in the room temperature for like 6 or 7 months, and we got this printing quality. So you better use them as soon as possible within a month, my suggestion. For printing preparations, ABS required hotter printing nozzle, hot printing bed. You need to apply a glue or blue tape. Curling upwards of the surface in direct contact with the 3D printer's print bed is a major consequence if the printing bed is not hot enough. Fine features: ABS have sharper corners, gears, movable parts, slight rounding of the corners, strength, machinability, and higher temperature resistance, preferred plastic by engineers for mechanical uses. But PLA can print without a heated print bed, much more liquidized when temperature raised. If properly cooled, and much sharper details can be seen on printed corners. The increasing flow can also lead to a stronger binding between layers, improving the strength of the printed bed part. Strong and rigid, have a glossier look and feel than the ABS. And for the smell, when we produced our plastic, for instance, we place a large emphasis on preserving the integrity of the polymer to not only create stronger and more accurate parts, but to smell less when 3D printing. The tricky thing is you will find the biggest influence on smell is printing temperature. For ABS, most of the ABS filaments in the market are usually noticed to be unbearable smell and releasing a toxic gas. Ensuring a ventilation area can greatly reduce the smell. But 3D Salutech ABS had used a pure and free containment, and if you set it up to the proper 230 degrees Celsius in a reliable extruder, this can also reduce the smell and toxic gas. While the PLA, on the other hand, gives a smell that's similar to semi-sweet oil taste, it's certainly a better hot plastic. And now I'm going to show you some printing results of these two type of filaments. First one is a silver metal PLA filament. It's not assembled, it's a print all at once. It prints all at once. and when you can really feel the texture, the 3D printing textures. It's really smooth. And for the bottom, we don't use any raft and other supports. It's also really smooth as well. You can see it's a 3D printing things. And the other one is the drone's body, and we use all ABS, green ABS, purple ABS to print with, and it's not finished yet. We have gears to print, and it's a movable parts. And here you can really feel some 3D printing things on the surface, 3D printing textures. It's really stable, strong and stable. Okay, and last one is 3D printing gears. The interesting thing is we use two type of filaments. It is assembled, and the gray one is the ABS, and the black one and the red and the white are the PLA. Yeah, it's the gears. Also, we cut it half just to show you the inside of the PLA. It's like 10 to 20 infills. So to sum up, to conclude, you can't really see the difference by eye. Okay, to sum up, except the smells differently, the hot bath settings are different. You can't really tell when you see these two items by eyes. But when you touch it, the ABS filament do have a little bit 3D printing textures on the surface. Other than that, they're pretty close. And leave your comments of what you think of these two type of filaments, and I will see you next time.